She's saying, you know what? If this man is coming at me like this, you know, like he can't be on. I'm gonna tell you this, brothers. Contrary to popular belief, women low key want to somewhat pursue men. If a man is over pursuing a woman, it's a turnoff. It's a turnoff because I'm telling you, brother, a man that's committed to his purpose, brother, he has no time to be out chasing women. There are no miracles, only higher levels of understanding. A man must know two things. He must know who he is and he must know where he's going. At ease, brothers. What it means to be too nice. I made a video a few years ago and I put it on my old channel and I was talking about the nice guy. Video did very well, man. I ended up putting the same video in this channel. I'll leave a link to it if you haven't seen it. But in this video, I was talking about, you know, how nice guys could get themselves out of this bucket of being too nice. I talked about 3 areas that men need to focus on and reevaluate themselves and just move different. And they won't have to worry about that whole nice guy conversation or being put in that nice guy box ever again, right? But I believe to really understand it, man, you have to be able to see mankind through the lens of a woman. Like once you understand what a woman is seeing from her point of view, you can get a better understanding of why men fit into this box, because it's still a common thing. I can still get on YouTube and see a variety of videos where guys are saying, man, she friend zoned me because of XYZ. Or I can see women making videos saying, you know what, this guy checked all these boxes, but you know, there was still something about him I can't really. And even if they don't say it, man, a lot of women are putting you in this too nice category without even saying it. A lot of you brothers are being put in this friend zone or being denied, not because you're not doing the right things, man, because there's just one more switch of understanding that needs to take place in your mind for you to never have to be at the butt end of that conversation again, right? But let me say this, man. Let me say this. Being nice guy is not doing nice things. Like being nice, you know, we talk about men that buy flowers, men that take long walks in the park with their girl, men that buy flowers, men that massage their women, men that open car doors. Those things don't make you a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Those things don't make you a nice guy, brother. It goes much deeper than that, man. And you have to understand, if a woman is putting you in the category of being too nice, brother, there are only 2 possible things that are taking place. Only 2 possible things that are taking place, man. That first one is she's probably addicted to toxicity. If a woman is putting you in the category, one of the things in that too nice category, one of the things that's taking place, brother, is she's still addicted to toxicity. Now, we always talk about on this channel, you know, certain childhood traumas that we've gone through, certain things we've seen, things that have created our truths, right? You have to understand, man, some women on a subconscious level, they understand what a good man is. They understand how a good man moves. They understand, you know, how a solid brother conducts himself. But if they've seen a certain thing, if they've agreed to an old truth, in other words, if they've seen mama or daddy growing up, or uncle or auntie, grandma, granddad conducting themselves a certain way, like only entertaining toxic men, only entertaining men that want to lay hands on them, only want to entertain men that don't want to give them any kind of time, any kind of attention, any kind of affection, and that's their truth, brother. Anything that goes against that, they're not going to be down with it. They're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to label it. They're going to say, you know what, girl, he's doing all the right things, but there's just something going on. They're addicted to toxic behavior, man. So when a brother comes into the scene and he's moving a certain way, he's showing her, you know, a little bit of attention. He's doing all the right things. She's going to say, you know what, girl, I like him. Like he's the man of my dreams, but there's just still something I can't put a finger on. If you aren't out trying to sell dope, if you aren't out scamming, if you aren't trying to do something illegal, she's just not going to be attracted to a brother moving solid. I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of women will say they want a certain things, brother, but you once you understand how a woman's mind and how her internal workings take place, you're gonna really understand that everything a woman says is not what she really wants, brother. And you gotta understand when she's toxic, when she's moving in that energy, you're simply not fulfilling her truth. That's bottom line what it is. You're simply not fulfilling her truth. And I would love to say that this is a small percentage of women, because it sounds very immature. I would love to say that this is a small percentage of women, but it's not. It's a larger number than it should be, right? So that's one. If a woman is saying you're too nice. The second one by far is more common. And the second reason and the primary reason a woman is going to say that a man is too nice is because she simply doesn't trust you. Now hold on for a second, because when I say she doesn't trust you, I'm not saying she doesn't trust that you'll be a faithful, loving man. I'm not saying that she don't think you'll move right as a brother. When I say she doesn't trust you, what I'm really saying is she's made the decision that you're putting her over purpose. You're putting her over everything. And the fact that you're moving like that, she's saying, you know what? I can't trust you as a man to hold me down. I can't trust you as a man to hold our future family down. I can't trust you to make command decisions like I need you to be, to have that secure feeling inside of me. She simply doesn't trust you, brothers. And it's simply because you're moving out of order. It's simply because your hierarchy is all jacked up. You know what I'm saying? She simply doesn't trust you. You know, you can easily go back to just see how evident this is. You can easily go back to the women that, I always talk about the women that are posting the thirst traps or just sexy pictures, man. And you got the guys, the bath water drinkers is what I call them, right? The guys that don't even know her or just, girl, let me treat you. Let me show you the world. Let me drink your bath water. Let me do X, Y, Z. She's saying, you know what? If this man is coming at me like this, he can't be on. I'm going to tell you this, brothers. Contrary to popular belief, women low key want to somewhat pursue men. If a man is over pursuing a woman, it's a turnoff. It's a turnoff because I'm telling you, brother, a man that's committed to his purpose, brother, he has no time to be out chasing women. He can show his intentions. He can show that he's attracted, but to literally chase. And I got into a discussion with this on the Fox show I was on recently, man. The sisters were like, no, there ain't no good men out there. And I was like, well, what about all the brothers in your DM? I said, there are brothers that are commenting on your video, pictures and videos. There are brothers that are in your DM. I said, why don't y'all want them? I said, the man that you are attracted to is the man you have to somewhat slightly pursue. It's a mind game, brothers. It's all about a woman trusting you to be who you are, be who you're supposed to be, to stand on your square. I always say a man needs to know who he is and where he's going. If you're not moving in that energy, brother, I'm telling you, brother, you over pursuing these women, you will fall into the category of nice guy. And the thing is, it's easy to do. It's easy to do, man, because I'm gonna tell you this, bro. If you do cross paths with a woman and you're feeling her, brother, it can take you off. It can take you off center, man, for a little bit and have you move a little bit, reckless, bro. But you got to understand what a woman is attracted to. I know in the power circle, man, we're breaking the book, The Way of a Superior Man down to nuts and bolts, man. And we're actually getting ready to jump into part 2 where it's talking about dealing with women. But the last chapter, man, last Wednesday, we had a good conversation. And we read this, bro. It says, the most erotic moment for a woman is feeling that you are Shiva, the divine masculine, unperturbable, totally loving, fully present, and all-pervading. Then it says this, she cannot move you because you are already what you are, with or without her. I'm telling you, brother, you have to move in a certain way. And when a woman is saying you're too nice, she's simply saying you're moving out of order. She said, if you're moving in a state where it's like, I have to be in your life I have to be in your life for you to win, or I have to be in your life for you to be complete, or I have to be in your life for you to move, for you to have balance and all this stuff. She desires a man that's already in that position and can hold it down. It can hold that position. Unperturbable or whatever the word was, right? Brothers, I'm telling you, man, it all comes down to purpose. Pretty much everything we talking about, a lot of problems we talk about, issues that men are having, it all comes back down to purpose, man. But to understand why you are falling in the category of too nice, but it's simply understanding what a woman is attracted to. It's simply understanding what a woman is attracted to, man. But we have to be men that stand on our square. We have to be men that put purpose first. I don't care how fine she is, how cute she is, brother. As soon as you take one step off your position, you're already starting to lose her. And I'm telling you, I hear this all the time. I was just watching a video. I can't think of his name, man. A sister sent me the video. The brother got a YouTube channel. Dear Future Wifey. This brother is in Dallas, man, and he just made a YouTube video a few days ago, and the brother really put his business out there. I don't know the brother. I've seen maybe one or two videos on his channel. I'm familiar with his channel, but I think he's always interviewing people talking about relationships and their marriages. Anyway, the brother came on the other day, and I watched the video. He was fully transparent. He was saying that he met a woman, X amount of time ago, not long ago, man, and fell in love with the woman. And all of a sudden, this woman just called him up and said these words. He said, the woman said, you know what? Like you are perfect. Like you do everything right. Went down through there. You do this right. You do this right. You do this. But there's still something that I can't do this right now. She didn't say the words, but in a million words, she said, you know what? She's pretty much saying, you're too nice. And I don't know the brother's situation, man. I don't know how he moves, so I'm not saying that he's doing X, Y, Z. But if a sister is saying you're doing everything right, you're moving the exact same way I see my husband moving, and she's still saying, you know what, I gotta do something different. She's either saying, you know what, I'm toxic and I really only love toxic behavior, or even though you're moving right, you're out of divine order. And what I mean when I say out of divine order, man, meaning when I say that a woman's happiness, a woman's needs, woman's anything comes over your purpose, what I'm saying is if you know you have a destination, if you know who you are and where you're going, and you know what that looks like, when a woman comes in, brother, it should be to support that mission. It should be to support that mission. And we always talk about women, shit testing men. When a woman is shit testing you, it's for a reason. Like you shouldn't desire a woman that doesn't do that. But what she's doing, she's really just vetting you. She's not wanting you to be off mission, but she's trying to see if you are who you say you are. If you're saying you're a man on a mission, she's saying, let me see if you're on a mission. If I'm going to submit to you, if I'm going to fully trust you, if I'm going to fully put myself over your ruling authority, quote unquote, right? Then I have to see if you are who you say you are. And if a man comes off his square, man, and starts to salt and pepper a woman's happiness and needs, brothers, she's gonna say, you know what? You do all these things right. Like you take care of me, you massage me, the flowers were nice, the dinners are cool. But there's something about you that I just don't trust. If you're putting my needs over your own, if you're putting my needs and happiness over source energy, over what you're supposed to be doing, over your divine order, then brother, I can't trust you, man. And I'm saying all this, brothers, just so you understand, man. Like a woman, women will say a lot of things. Women will say a lot of things on the type of men they want and blase. But don't even listen to that. When mass collective consciousness of women are saying this is how men should move and this is what we desire, brother, don't even listen to that. Follow your own divine order. Stand on your square. Be a man of purpose. Know who you are. Know where you're going. That's what women are attracted to. Like the book said, women are attracted to that Shiva. When a man is damn near stoic. When a man can't be moved. When his opinions are already formed and concrete has been poured around him. When he says, this is who I am, this is how I move. Either you're in this circle with me or you're not. That's what women are attracted to. She's not attracted to the double-minded man. She's not attracted to the man that can't make decisions. She can't be. She's not attracted to the man that's scared to risk and scared of taking L, so he just living his life stagnant. She's attracted to men that are on purpose, brothers. Now I can say that in a million ways, but that's what it comes down to, man. That's what it comes down to, brothers. And again, I always say this: it's good for us to obtain things and get the nice things of life, man. But at no point in time let those things represent you, brothers. At no point in time let the crib, let the car, let the belt, let the job, let the place you were born in, let the parents, that whatever. Don't let anything represent you except your purpose. When somebody brings your name up, the first thing that should come to their mind is, I know what that brother's about. I know how that brother moves. I know that brother is standing on 10 toes and he can't be moved. Let that represent you, brother. And I'm telling you this, you will never have a situation with women. You will never be friend zoned. I'm telling you, brother, if I'm lying, I'm dying, man. Purpose over everything, brother. So that's why men have been put in the category of too nice.
Look, I was laughing at some points because I'm honestly in awe to watch just how brilliant the author of this book was, because he's speaking on things. He's been to that place, and so most of us have been there, or we going through it right now. And because of that, he's explaining in chapter 14 and 15 about the power of the balance. And some of us, Brother Wesley, Brother Chin, talked about the balance. So you said that's where God lives. And a lot of times we interrupt that God in that area because we lack balance, either because we keep trying to do too much and it destroys us, or we lack the balance because we giving up too much.
They say if in this very moment your tasks are not supporting your life in this way, you must drop them or change them so that they do. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. In other words, what he's saying is, if you aren't moving in purpose, like if you're knocking all these things down, you're moving mountains, you're doing tasks, but it's not in what he say, the investigation, realization, or embodiment of true freedom. In other words, if you aren't walking in your I am, if you aren't doing what you're doing through to spread source energy over the world, you know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean you have to be sitting there preaching out of the Bible. You could own a paint and body shop. If you're doing it from a source of this is my ability, this is what I want to give back to the world. Dita says if you're not doing it through those 3 channels, you're wasting your time, bro. Like who cares? That's what I will go back to what OD said, because it ties right into that. Like, who cares what you're accomplishing? If it's not through that channel, then you're wasting your time. And what OD said a second ago, he was talking about like